Hi! Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is a place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back stays. We are here today to listen to the Giant album. I am very excited to get into this today. I made my music video reaction yesterday when the music video was released. It was very fun. I'll implore you to go over there to watch that full reaction, but I was overwhelmed, and I really enjoyed it, but I think I needed a little bit of time to process and internalize everything that was going on. I think that usually happens with every music video I watch, but I needed some time to rewatch it and think it over, and I think I really like the song. I really do. I don't know if it's my favorite Japanese release of theirs, but it is very, very good. But like I said, we're here to listen to the album today. Now, we have 4 songs, I believe, to get through, one of which is Giant. I have listen to, let me think about this. I'm going to look this up real quick. We have 10 songs in total. 4 of them are the OSTs for Tower of God, Night and Falling Up, the Japanese, and also the English versions. And then there's also Y included here, which we have watched too. So I'm going to be putting those videos up as well for Night and for Y. So you can go up there and check those out. So everything other than that is what we're checking out today. So we're going to be listening to Giant once again to kind of refresh ourselves. And I'm using a lyric video today so I can understand everything because we had no lyrics yesterday. So we're going to be doing a lyric video for Giant. And then we're going to be listening to Saiyan. Don't know if there's a translation for that, but we're listening to Saiyan. Love is Painful, I believe, is the translation for it. It's called Aiwokuretanoninaze. I really can't pronounce Japanese, so I'm sorry about that. But it's the longer Japanese title that they have. And then lastly is Christmas Love. We're getting a Christmas song. So that is what we're going to get into. I am very excited. So like I said, we have only 3 new songs, but I'll implore you to go and check out all my other reactions to the previous songs. And obviously, if there comes out performances for any of these songs in the future, I'll be checking those out as well. But I decided to do just the new stuff here because I feel like I've been listening to the Tower of God OST and I've listened to Y a bunch of times. So I decided to just do the new stuff here. I hope that's all right with you. But anyway, like I said, I'm very excited. I hope you guys are as well. So we're going to get started with the translation for Giant. So yeah, without further ado, let's go. Alright, lovely. So let's go ahead and get into our first song for this album listen. This is Giant. Like I said, we just recently watched it last night, basically for me. So if you want to see that, go up there once again and find that reaction because, yeah, it was quite a lot for my brain. But we are here now to re-listen to it and understand the lyrics because, like I said, I didn't get them yesterday. So thankfully, I rewatched the music video this morning because I was like, I need to see it again. And like I said, I've been warming up to it a lot. So we're going to talk about it a little bit more that I've formulated my opinions a little bit more further. But anyway, I just say without further ado, let's go. I just love this, the vibration is just so in my ears and I love it so much. Okay. People think I'm big, but I'm small. I ain't satisfied with the goals. Looking at my dreams to the crowd. They give my skill and they don't really find Giant. I didn't say it yesterday. I didn't say it yesterday because I was like, I'm probably wrong. Because this is a Japanese song, first of all. So, I could mishear anything and it would be totally wrong. And also, they can't swear. You know what I mean? Most of the time, they can't really do it. I think, because of the general, just the idol sphere or whatnot, the idol industry, you can't really swear. So I was like, it's probably not what I'm hearing. It's probably not what's going on. And it wasn't. So I'm glad that I wasn't immediately jumping to being like, okay, he swore. But that's really genius. That's really good. I believe I saw that it's mainly Threewacha who wrote this, which is awesome. But that's a fire line. That's a real fire line right there. Do, re, mi, fa, king, giant. Sick, dude. Hold on, I want to start from the beginning of that line. That's so fun! That's so fun. I can't with that. Oh, Chris, I love you. I was wondering if the anthem was going to come in. I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit. I was wondering if the anthem was going to be present at all, because like that was a big part of the music video. But yeah, it is. Interesting. Just like a working ant, let's overcome the pain and become a giant. That is true. Because in their world, in their worldview, they're like superheroes. Have you seen like the videos of them like carrying stuff that's like 10 times their size? It's always so impressive to look at. Again, I literally love, I think it's Lino and then Han later on. I love the way that they deliver this line. They're just like, I'm a giant. Like, they're really going full force with it. Really, like, emphasizing the words and having them right on the tip of their tongues. Just going, wah. Oh, whew. And the difference between their voices, obviously. That's probably my favorite part of the song, honestly. Like, I love the beginning part of the chorus. But damn, Hyunjin, he really is, he delivers that so well. He just has this, like, again, Hyunjin, his tone, and the way he emphasizes words and the way that he speaks makes that line and part perfect for him. Oh. I love that so much. Obviously. It's such a fun line. It's so funny. Han, I love you. And the tone. Oh. I forget that we have no build up there. Hold on. Hold on every time. I just ascend. Lino's voice always makes you do that. Like I said, I love having that. I feel like it's pretty similar to the vibe of, where did I mention that specifically? I can't remember, but they had one like in a song that I cannot remember right now. They had this part where they did first a lighter part and then a deeper part of the chorus, and so they changed it up like that. Which song is it that I'm thinking of? It's not Maniac. No. Which song is it? My brain is empty right now. I don't know why. I can't remember it. They did a lighter part and then a deeper part of the chorus to create this like emphasis on like, first of all, the difference of their voices, and also like make this very catchy part. You know what I mean? And they're doing it here, and I love it. It's like, I'm a giant, and then like the scale, and the tone difference in that. Just down, up, you know? That's very true. That's very true, Chunk. I love that that's the line he got. Very true. Very true. All of them, though. Oh. With the Hyunjin and Lino doing these parts. Oof. Once again, cannot catch a break with these guys, cannot get a moment to relax. We immediately end songs. It's fine though. It's fine. But it's always just like I'm right in the moment, I'm right in it, and then all of a sudden, like when I'm listening to it, I was listening to it on Spotify too earlier when I was getting ready for the day, and I was like, it's done. It's done. Because it ends so suddenly, but it's alright. It's okay. That's pretty normal these days. But yeah, that was very fun. Getting to know the lyrics now. I think this one I really like, especially people think I'm big, but I'm small. Also, isn't it kind of funny? I haven't really talked about it because I feel like I enjoy some hive groups and I feel like it would just like create a divide. But it's not about the groups, it's about the company. It's really funny that the hive company, team, whatever you want to call them, call these guys short, and then just a few weeks later they release a song called Giant. Isn't that kind of funny? Just in a very sarcastic and just like very, it almost seems like, how should I call it? Not sarcastic. Yeah, I mean, I guess so, but it's really funny in that way of like, you call them short, and now they're calling themselves Giant, and also have this as the first line. So it's very fun. But yeah, I just love the strength and the power behind the song, because sure, it's not really like they aren't really, how should I say? They're not really bragging, I guess, because a lot of it is about, you know, not necessarily, like I said, bragging, but wanting to achieve their goals. You know what I mean? I ain't satisfied with the goals. Like, wanting to achieve their goals, wanting to achieve their, you know, their what they want to do. Get what they want to do done. And so I feel like it's more of like I'm a giant in the sense of like, in terms of other people. Does that make sense? I don't know why my brain is so slow today. I guess I'm so out of it today. I don't know why. But like I said, how should we say? They are definitely confident, obviously, but they are more so of like, we are going to achieve what we want to achieve. We're going to achieve what we want, and we're not going to care about you if you are down below us criticizing us, but because at the end of the day, we're moving and we're moving forward, and we're gonna catch up to you. You know, like, it's not gonna help to stand still and hope that, and just brace yourself, because we're coming for you. You know what I mean? And I like that energy a lot. And also, I really like the song. I really do. I enjoy just how interesting it is, and very, how should I put it? It's very confident in a very, like I said, it's very nonchalant confidentness of just being like, this is who we are, you know? And I love whenever they do songs like this, because I think, again, they have a right to be this confident about themselves and their talents and their achievements, because they have done a lot over the past few years, which is crazy. Like, it's crazy for me to think, like, back until the time that I started standing and being like, so much has happened for them in that time. It's just amazing to think about. But yeah, I just love how loud and confident and just out there the song is. I definitely do. I like the chorus the most, I feel like, which is not usual. Sometimes it is, definitely. I feel like with Chick Chick Boom, well, no, actually, I think Changbin's part is my favorite in Chick Chick Boom. But with a lot of songs, it'll be a verse or something else that really gets me. But with this song, I feel like it's the chorus, because, like I said, that difference with Lino's and Felix's voice in the first one, and then Han's and Changbin's, like, creating that difference, having that, it's hard for me to do with my mouth, but having that just hacking sound, and that later part in the first chorus, at least, and also in the last one, where it's just, like, very melodic and flowy, to create a difference between that earlier part. Love that so much. So definitely a very good one. Again, we'll see, because I am a circus enjoyer. I love that song so much. I feel like it's not going to become my favorite Japanese title track, or so to say, but it's very good, and I'm excited to listen to it more. But anyway, we're done with Giant now. We're going to get into the new songs, and I am very intrigued to hear them. I've heard nothing of each of these songs. We have gotten no teasers, I believe, at all, and I have avoided any sort of social media this morning, so I have no clue what's going on with the rest of them, and I'm excited to hear them. Hope you are as well. So we're going to dive into it and get started with Saiyan. Again, don't know how to pronounce that. Also, I forgot to mention it in the beginning part, that these are all going to be by ShadowByYoongi, just so you know. But anyway, let's go into our next song. Let's go. Alright, lovelies, we're on to our next song and our first new song for today. This is Saiyan. Again, don't know how to pronounce it well. Just to get it out of the way, first of all, though, I love these photos so much. These concept photos were crazy. I love the makeup. I love the smoky eyes. It's always a weakness for me. Like, more like, not emo, not goth, but just like this all black, just like coolness with the chains and the accessories. I love it so much. But anyway, I'm excited to get the vibes. Again, I have no clue even what each song will kind of feel like. I mean, I'm assuming with Christmas Love, it's going to sound more like a Christmas song. I don't know. But with the other two, it's just like, I have no idea what they could sound like. So I am intrigued. I'm excited. Let's go into our first song. Let's get it. Okay. First of all, I mean, I'm very slow with my processing today, because it's pretty early in the morning right now. But rock? Get it? Also, my immediate vibe was that this is a Han song. I have not checked the credits or anything. I have no clue if this is the case. This feels so much like a Han song right off the bat, right? With that guitar progression, it feels so much like a Han song. I'm gonna have to check later if it is. I'm gonna start from the beginning there. I feel like that's his voice too. Right? I'm really excited. Woo! Okay. Wait, is this supposed to be like Saiyan? Like Super Saiyan? I don't know what it translates to. But that's what it's supposed to be, I'm assuming. Right? Whoa! Like, doesn't it? Again, it probably is a Han song, and I may be getting it right, I don't know though, but the mix between it, because the guitar is kind of giving me more like a rock type of song, but then the other parts of the instrumental that are more electronic feel kind of happy, in a sense. Doesn't it feel like that way? But the lyrics are sad. It's like that. He loves having that contrast of being like, you're listening to a song and you're enjoying yourself, and then you read what he's saying and you're like, dang, you know? Like, he loves doing that. He loves creating that just like first impression and then being like, oh, maybe that wasn't entirely the case. And it feels like that way kind of happening right now, but whoa. It feels like this is kind of, it's giving anime a little bit. It's like that song of being like, even though it's kind of like Slump in a way, or like that kind of vibe in their music where they're like, we've gone through a lot, we have a lot of wounds, we have a lot of scars. Scars. That song, whenever I'm reminded of scars, I just get upset. But it's kind of like that, where it's like, even if we've gone through tough times, we're going to push on. It's going to be difficult, but we're going to make it some way or another, you know? It feels like that kind of song. Woo. Oh. Oh my god. I'm mentioning Titan too. I feel like it's kind of that way. Oh, I love the guitar. First of all, it's stunning, but also in that part that Hyunjin was singing, the little tiny other noises that were happening made my brain so happy. Oh, what is it with their Japanese songs? They always have like a pretty, like, what should I call it? I usually go into it expecting something, and it usually gets met in some way. But they just they give me different emotions than their Korean or English songs do, honestly.
What doesn't kill me only makes me stronger.
Woo!
I'm a monster. I'll be an all-star. Be alright. Law of attraction is on my side. Take a break, yeah, never take a break. I'll be running on my way. 頭の中にはびこる黒幕まだ邪魔をしてきた奴らでじゃあ姿見せずに笑い踊りたが僕を怪物と呼ぶでも Look at your mind 頭の中にはびこる黒幕
Like, I love that, once again, the atmospheric type of feel that we have here. Those kind of noises that are coming and going. Oof. We ended with that. See? That's what I was talking about. Aww. Man, first of all, I'm going to take out my headphones because I think I need to clean my ears a little bit ahead of the next song. But I want to see real quick. First of all, I think it was probably Han that made this, and I want to make sure that that is the case before I continue to look that up. So let me see. Stray Kids, Saiyan. Let me see. I'm looking up Genius. That might not be entirely correct, but we'll see here. Yes, main writer Han, also Bangtan. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I could just tell, kind of, honestly, a little bit, that I was like, okay, maybe that makes sense. But I want to see if I can find out. Yeah, meaning, the name is a pun on Yajin, or wild man. Oh, and anagram jasai, which means vegetable. Jin means person. This might just be based on, like, again, Dragon Ball Z, and this might not be entirely the name, but, or I think, it probably has something to do with Dragon Ball, I think. But anyway, though, okay, interesting. I got a little bit of an idea there, but I'm not entirely sure if it's correct. Let me know down below, guys, if you are nice enough to do that, if you have more of an idea, although I'm sure I'm going to be Googling it later to find out more. But yeah, I really like that vibe. That gives me a lot of, like I said, their Japanese music, of having that. They really like doing guitar, like the main instrument being guitar, which I do appreciate, though. I really like that vibe. But, man, I'm such a lover of these types of songs, like, in terms of the message of being, like, again, because Scars, whenever I think of Scars, I get into it, man, and I get emotional, even just thinking about it. But that song kind of has similar feels to this, of being, like, this one had a little bit more of, like, another vibe to it, too, because they weren't just saying, like, I'm going to get back up, even though I'm in pain and it hurts. I'm going to get up and get going, you know, continue on my way. That was definitely still present, obviously, in this. But there was also some, like, jabs here and there of that line. What was it? Was it Felix or was it Han? I can't remember. But that line of, like, yeah, it was more than them saying, but, like, this one's where the people who got in the way, they just laugh and dance without showing their faces. Like that. I'm assuming that is supposed to be, like, a reference, obviously, to the fact that, like, now in the internet age, people can say whatever they want to you, and you'll probably never know what they look like, you know, who they are, where they live, like, anything like that. You will have no clue about these people, and yet they will be constantly present in their, like, in your mind. I'm sure that for most people, especially if you have, like, some type of, like I said, it's a little bit different when you have a YouTube channel, because I put myself out there, and I put myself up to criticism, obviously, which I don't mind criticism, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying with hate comments and stuff about, like, my appearance, about my just like my, what should I say, my habits, the way that I speak, stuff like that, like being very, stuff that I can't change or stuff that I shouldn't have to change, you know, like things like that. Those will always kind of stick with me, because I feel like even though I've kind of become a lot more softer to it and I understand myself and being like, I like to talk and I don't want to leave anything unspoken for, and so that has always been my type of like mindset. But after getting so many comments about you talk too much, you know, like you could cut stuff out, like it's not necessary, like I understand that it's maybe not necessary. Maybe it's not necessary for you, but for me, it feels really necessary to be able to get everything out that I want to talk about. So I know that that makes for long videos, and not everybody wants to sit through long videos, but that is your own personal opinion. I know that it kind of sounds like I'm scolding you, but I'm obviously not. Like, if you're somebody who watches my channel and you enjoy my content, I love you guys so much, obviously. But with, like, again, with these comments that really have no bearing on my life at all, they just kind of stay in there. And after being on YouTube for a long time, I think they've kind of like softened up a little bit, but they're still kind of there constantly. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I'll be talking and I'm just thinking to myself, you know, what am I doing? I don't need to say this, but I do, honestly. I feel like I need to. But anyway, that was really fun. That was a really good vibe. I enjoyed that. Definitely need to listen to it more. Like I said, I clocked it that it was a Han song. At least it was written by Han. I don't know if it was majorly produced by him as well, but maybe. But that was really lovely, though. I enjoyed it. So yeah, our next song is the one that I can't pronounce, but they translated it to "Love is Painful." So we're getting some more sad vibes. But this is kind of the usual feel of their Japanese songs as well. They have a lot more emotion comes out there. So I'm nervous. I'm excited. I hope you guys are as well. So let's go into our next song. Let's get it. All right, lovelies, we're on to our next song. This is "Love is Painful," and I'm ready to get my heart stomped on, basically, because I feel like this is about to be either just a sad bop or just a sad song, you know? Like, either one on those, in that spectrum, I feel like it's gonna land somewhere along that line. But yeah, I'm nervous. I'm excited. Let's get into it. Let's go. I think that it was Felix, yeah. Because sometimes if it's not him, I'll be able to tell. I'm like, no, that isn't Felix. But that definitely sounded like Felix. Oh my god. Ah. I feel like it was. It's the sad bop, guys. Oh my god, I love this instrumental. It is so pretty. It is so pretty. Even though it has like kind of an intenser guitar, it had that like string sound and also the piano. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Oh my god. Oh, the piano's so pretty.
君を抱きしめた瞬間君も愛してた思っていた答えじゃない、Thought that I finally knew love 3年も違かった思い出が今壊れてく僕に愛をくれたのに君はもうない君だけなのに何も知らずにいた一人 Love is painful なぜ愛したんだろう僕を見つめる優しい変わりゆく時
This is a perfect song for Sungmin. This is his vibe through and through. Woo.
Hate you but 会いたい恋しくて傷跡もそのまま僕あなたまっすぐな君僕に愛をくれたのに君は君だけなのに何も知らずにいた一人 Love is painful なぜ愛したんだろう僕を見つめる優しい変わりゆく時変わりゆく時気づいてればよかった Love is painful なぜ愛をくれたの
Ow! Okay, alright everybody, that was Love is Painful. That was a sad bop. Definitely, for sure. Like, I was a little bit nervous that it's going to be, like, slow all throughout the song. Ended up not being that way, which I'm very grateful about because usually I'm not, like, the classic ballad is not really my type of song. And so I'm very happy that we got that speed up and that, like, little bit of increase in intensity, but we didn't change the song around. It was still painful. And, you know, I usually say this in, like, most of the time that I most of the time that I listen to, like, a sad love song, I'll mostly be like, I don't even really think I've experienced love before in my life. I don't know if it's possible for me to do so, because, again, I'm autistic, and it tends to really, like, love is confusing to me. Relationships are confusing, and so I don't know what I'm supposed to feel, you know, when I, like, love. I don't know what I'm supposed to feel, like, that more, like, romantic love. But still, even though that, I'm always just like, damn, that must have sucked. You know what I mean? Because, like, I can't even imagine what it's like being in a relationship and then realizing that the other person is falling out of love, or maybe they never were in love at all, or something like that. And so you kind of become, you question all the emotions that you felt throughout it, because maybe if it was genuine, that sucked, but maybe it wasn't genuine, and, you know, I guess maybe I have, like, a warped sense of what love is supposed to be, and that is not a great experience to have, to be like, is there something wrong with me? You know what I mean? Because that's what I remember thinking, like, when I got into my first, like, romantic relationship, and being like, is this normal? Is it normal to feel, like, this amount of intense, like, or not to say, because I definitely do feel very intense love for people, but I'm saying, like, this type of, like, very specific love with these type of, like, relationship rules that just, like, exist in society and stuff like that, is that how, like, is this how I'm supposed to feel? Especially very early on in a relationship, you know what I mean? But, you know, that's kind of a whole can to open by itself. But I want to see real quick as well who wrote this song, because I like to do so, because I feel like it opens up a lot of doors for you, you know what I mean, to understand. So let me see here. About section. Changbin, Bangchan. Okay, so it's Changbin and Bangchan. Gotcha. That is great to know. It's always them writing the love songs, isn't it? Sometimes Han does the love songs, and it definitely could be him because he does like writing his like sadder songs as well. But I don't know. I feel like the two of them have like a different flavor. But all right, everybody. Now we've gone into a depressed mode. It's time for Christmas. It's literally like a month before Christmas is even coming on. It's like a month and a week until Christmas. So like it's a while. But I'm still excited to have a Christmas song this early. Because like we had Christmas Evil and that era to live by for like 3 years now. I'm happy we're getting some new Christmas music because they haven't released any since then. And like I said, I'm very excited to have it because I think it's going to be very fun. But anyway, let's go into our next and last song that we have for today. Obviously, there's more songs on the album, but I've listened to them before in different capacities. But we're going to be listening to Christmas Love and see what kind of vibes we hear there. Hopefully we're getting a good Christmas song, like a very happy Christmas song is what I want. Pray for that. But without further ado, let's go. All right, lovely. So we're on to our last song that we're going to be listening to today. This is Christmas Love. I'm really excited based on the title and also because it's a Christmas song. I love their Christmas music. Winter Falls is literally everything to me. And I know it doesn't really have anything to do with winter, or like Christmas entirely. But it was released in their Christmas album, so I just take it to be that way. And also, Christmas Evil is a bop. So I am very excited to listen to this and see what kind of Christmas song we are getting now. I'm just hoping maybe like kind of a 24 to 25 vibe of just getting that feel-good type of song. But we're going to find out right now. So let's get into it.
Red and white, we're underneath the Christmas.
Yes, this is very much what I was thinking. Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
Red and white, we're underneath
With those bells. Oh my god.
hold me tight. I'll never leave your side.
With these pictures. Anyway. Wait, what? Okay. I was like, okay, it's gonna be a little slower, I'm assuming. Nope. Kick it up. We gotta make a Stray Kids like Christmas song once again.
I'll never leave your
I love that Chris started it too. Oh my god. It feels like a Christmas movie's soundtrack, you know? I was talking about love songs earlier and how I don't really relate to them. It doesn't mean that I won't be like giddy about it. You know what I mean? Because I think it's very cute. Definitely. They're still very cute, but Aww. That's so sweet. 143, baby! Case 143 is also a bop, by the way, but aww. Not adding the little trap beats. Oh my god.
love it when you shine. Stars in the sky, yeah, they glisten in your eyes. Feeling red, cause I'm shy. You're my angel and way.
Oh, hell yes. We're getting a little, like, like, little harmony section here. Felix. This is so cute. Anyway, continue.
Eyes feeling red, cause I'm shy. You're my angel and way.
Oh my god, he's stuck. Woo!
It's all about love. We'll be making pink. Yeah, I love you. Yes, I love you. 時が止まるみたい。僕たちだけ見つめてる Christmas tree。耳元に感じる君の1 4 3。Yeah, I love you. Yes, I love you. ピンク色染まる I love you. Underneath the mistletoe, we're dancing in the night. Face to face, I love it when you smile. Oh wow.
Woo!
You make this Christmas red and white.
That was so cute. I mean, I was assuming with the title like Christmas Love, I was like, hopefully we're getting something cute. Definitely a lot more like sped up than I thought it would be though, because we got that intro with Chris and I was like, okay, it's gonna be a little bit slower, but then we like picked up the pace and I was like, okay, let's get it, you know. Like, I feel like this could still be a very danceable song, you know, because it's got that like high paced good feel, you know what I mean. And also a lot of the lines were so cute. Guys, they knew what they were doing when they wrote this. They were like, it's time to get them something to blush over Christmas, you know what I mean? Because like I feel like with 24 to 25 there was definitely those elements, but it wasn't really that like explicit. Like they didn't say I love you in that, or like it was, I feel like 24 to 25 was more of like that fan song type of vibe. I'm getting really cozy here between his ears, but I feel like that was more of like a fan song vibe, and this one could be like interpreted in a lot of different ways, of that, you know, a romantic type of vibe, you know what I mean? And I thought it was very, very cute. They definitely delivered on that, of it being like a Christmas song, also a Christmas love song. They definitely delivered that, like the bells and like the little like, yeah, the bells of the different varieties, the Christmas, like the church. No, what is that bell supposed to be? It's always played. I think it's supposed to be like a clock bell, and then like that actual like ding 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 like that. But yeah, I love how they made the instruments and like how they made the song come together. It was really, really fun. And yeah, they made this to make us flustered. I'm sure about that. Sorry, Wolfie. I can't put you back in your spot, so you're just gonna have to lay down. But yeah, that was very cute and very fun. I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave you here. Usually I would do like a rating thing, but once again, I feel like it's not really necessary because most of the time I would love all the songs, you know what I mean? And I feel like all these two had different flavors and different vibes to them, but they were all individually really lovely songs, and obviously with the rest of the album I also really love the Tower of God OST, as well as why I thought those songs are also bangers. So I feel like, you know, if you want to watch those videos, like I said, go and do so, but I feel like I already have given a pretty like good summary of how I feel about things, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is awesome. This was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and now we have a Christmas banger to listen to. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, like I said. So let's go into the outro and I'll finish off this video. So yeah, without further ado, let's go. Alright, lovelies, that was all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for hopefully enjoying it with me. So yeah, I forgot to check the like credits to Christmas Love, so I decided to do it just by like my side before we got into the last part of this video. But it was a Chris production, which makes a lot of sense because I believe he was also behind 24 to 25, and they're kind of like cousins, or sisters, I would say. They have like very similar, like some similar qualities at the very least. 24 to 25 is obviously a lot slower and just a lot more, just like a song that you can like just sway your head to. But this one is more like a just do like a party song, but it's a Christmas song. You know what I mean? So they're kind of like in similar fields, we'll say, but they're not entirely the same, obviously. But I really enjoyed all those vibes. I thought it was very interesting mixture of songs. We got like a strong, like that strong song. We got that still kind of strong song, but also that element of sadness in it. We got a sad love song, and we got a feel good Christmas song. I feel like that's a lot of different vibes, but they come together well in this. Like I said, we also have the Tower of God OST and Y, which all have different like vibes as well. So I feel like we got a very rounded experience with this album, which I really do appreciate with Stray Kids, is that like nothing feels too one tone, and they always have like different vibes for different occasions. In each album you get a good variety of stuff and everything they have, and I do really appreciate that whenever I listen to their music. But yeah, I just thought this was sick. I thought this was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it with me. Thank you for joining me on not comeback day, because it's not comeback day anymore, but I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. Well, technically it's still comeback day because it was released 2 hours from now. It's going to be 24 hours, so it's technically still comeback day, but when this is uploaded it won't be anymore, so it's a little bit sad. But thank you so much for watching this. I will be back literally tomorrow, I believe, for the Skids Code episode. There's a lot of Stray Kids this week, but they decided to drop everything this week. So I'm going to be back with that tomorrow, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I know I was probably a little bit rambly, but usually that tends to happen. Thank you all so much for watching this, and yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel or going over to my Patreon. You can also like this video, and if you have a request, you can leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I'll get to it one day. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Free Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, bye-bye.